Hello, welcome to another episode of Rum N Reason. Happy Easter. I'm excited because me love Easter. I love all the holiday them where you have to incorporate some Jamaican things. Like I love bun and cheese. I just love it. I love so when I eat it all year, so it just feels special.
Growing up, we never like bun and cheese. Like the Easter bun.
Like
Easter bun.
Never like bun.
Easter bun, because we never like the raisin them. The raisin them couldn't deal with it. Couldn't deal with it. So me I mash up a regular bun and cheese with a little bit of cheese, because my mom never like too much cheese. You know what I mean? Dairy thing, but I see me turn big man now.
You like bun and cheese?
Me start eat Easter bun and cheese, yeah.
Okay. Oh, you used to eat like the round bun?
Yeah, of course.
I love round bun.
But I'm at HTV or the national bun. I can't remember the brand. Well, of course, man.
I like
round mash up some round bun with cheese, bro.
And I some never like bun, Easter bun, but then like Easter bun are too much of the fruits, you know, the tough fruits them. Not the raisin. The raisin I don't mind. But
Well, you know some call the raisin, even look color thing them.
No,
that's not a
that's a fruit.
Well, because if all the think they were either the bun or the bun, we call the raisin.
No, I like the raisin, but I don't like the one with have fruit.
Yeah.
I like that for just blend out. Like what they do when they do Christmas cake, yeah, just blend everything out. So welcome. Tonight or today, it's almost night time.
It's like
Babe
after
is
6
behind the bar. He's going to make us some drinks.
There's a name for this drink, but I don't remember it. Do you remember the name?
No.
Yeah, but
I never ever realized the name better.
Yeah, there was a because I'm trying to like learn, you know, some little specialty cocktails.
Why? So I can make it for your friend?
Yeah, when I come here entertain people, I just see myself. Like we have that spot here, right? That's what we learn, you know, some real cocktails.
I agree.
So yeah, today was supposed to be the start, the very first time we did that. So only reason I build a nice little drink. I can't remember the name of the drink. So all I'm gonna do is so I use some vodka. I like Tito's, so I use Tito's. I go squeeze the lime. You see on the
alcohol.
No, the Tito's, but the chasers are different, right?
Oh, okay.
Cause I'm gonna use the cran grape.
Oh, I don't want that. I just want orange juice with the apple juice, but less orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want. We actually are having snacks. It's not really our food, dinner time food, because this is a mukbang. We always eat, right?
I eat something.
Exactly. I'm having bun and cheese because at Easter, and he's having wings because
I'm Dre. And if everybody know me, anybody know me, knows some love wings.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are we going to be talking about today? What we are talking about? What we are reasoning about
I
today?
have something that I have a bone to pick with you.
You mean?
Remember last time when we did this and we were talking about the whole travel back to Jamaica, you never really feel comfortable bringing your kids, and that's really perturbed me because I don't feel that way.
Yeah.
And it's weird to me that you feel that way, because in my own mind way, when you did that first thing about come here, I could have said, I don't really want to go up, I don't really want to live up foreign, I don't want to live up foreign. I've never seen myself living in foreign. So now to hear him say he doesn't feel comfortable or he's concerned or worried or whatever to take our girls back, it's just so bizarre to me. Like, I feel like that should be me, but it's not. You know, I'm like yearning to go back. I've always felt that way. Ever since I left Jamaica, I've always wanted to be back. So I don't know, my mom feel kind of weird about that. I have a theory.
Let's hear it.
I think that, okay, listen to me. So in North America, I feel like they promote a lot of xenophobia.
Big word.
No, like fear of foreigners, fear of foreign things, right? When we used to be in Jamaica, I used to watch cable, the American channel, and the commercial them come on about Africa. Always some like starving, just a little bit, but not. Which one is mine? Okay. It's always some famished child. Like they never showed you good, positive things in Africa, and I feel like that's the same thing with the islands. I feel like they always talk about how the apple juice.
Yeah, someone took it out of the bag.
Really?
Yeah.
How high the crime rate is and all of these things, but they never actually tell you how isolated the things are, right? And just from my own reading that I saw in the statistics that crime has actually gone down since May 2024 if you look back and compare now to then. But you don't see that on these things, and I feel like that's what's really confusing you. That's what I think. I think that you are brainwashed, because I have a question for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before this time, before you had kids and you used to think about having kids or being a parent or whatever, did you ever think, no, I'm a picking a Jamaican? Like, did you ever think like that? This is a yes or no question.
It can't be a yes or no question. I think
Not little, like before you had kids, before you moved here, when I just met you and we were like, oh, we're gonna be together. Did you think to yourself, no, I'm putting them Jamaican? Did you ever? You never thought like that, right? All right,
yeah.
You never thought like that. So where do you think the turning point was when you now have kids?
You can't tell the exact date.
And you started feeling like, wait a minute, I don't want to have my kids in Jamaica. Because I don't think anybody really thinks like that when they're living where they're living.
No, they're not.
I don't want to have my
But
kids
here's the
here.
thing. I can tell you the exact day, year, month. I can't even find the time if I do a little bit of searching. Not even too much, a little bit. The day my mindset changed from having my kids in Jamaica was February 19, 2018. That was when everything changed. And that was the day when our first daughter was born, right? No, this is the thing. Before you have kids, you're one way. You're this way, this is how you think, this is how you feel. After you have kids, it's like a complete awakening, I'm telling you. Eye-opening, like the worry, the fret, do you remember when we finally left the hospital like 2 days after you gave birth?
Yo, he drove 5 miles an hour, I swear.
It's not even the fact that I drove 5 miles per hour. Like, the only thing I ever had outside of myself to take care of was 2 goldfish, and they died like within a day of me getting them. So I was completely I was blown away. I was worried. And the worry has not left since that day. Now I've got 2, so it's now doubled, right?
So what does that have to do with Jamaica?
Now here's the thing. I don't mind going back. I want to go back. I am going to take the girls back. But my worry about the girls is not just about a specific place, Jamaica versus the US. They were born here because this is where we were at. I am still very much worried every time those girls leave out of my eyesight. Just sending the first one to school was a big daunting task for me. You understand? So it's not like, oh, I feel safer in the US as opposed to Jamaica. I live in the US, so I have to be here, right? It is a choice for me to take the girls there, right? It's a choice for me to send the girls to school, but I am just...
I don't know if that's a choice.
Well, maybe not.
Maybe send them out to school, but they still would have to go to school.
Yeah. So, I'm not more worried about the girls in Jamaica as opposed to here. I'm probably a little bit more freaked out here with everything that happens in this country. But that's where my fear of going to Jamaica comes from. And, it's not just specific to Jamaica. Wherever we go with those girls. Because I want to keep them safe.
So basically you're saying you're not afraid of any place outside of here more than you are afraid of here.
No, it's the same.
You're just worried
overall. Yeah. Overall, it's just this fear. And the thing about it, you ask why, when before I had kids, if I was thinking that, before you had kids, you know nothing about having kids, bro. Nothing. Nothing prepares you for having kids. You could read all the books that you can find. You can watch all the videos, talk to all the parents, but nothing. Something simple as Lilo going to school. I don't know about anybody else. Maybe it's just me and my little sharp mind-sidedness, but I wasn't prepared. I wasn't aware of the fact that I gotta get up every morning to take this girl ready for school. I got school though. I wasn't even thinking. I'm like, I got school sometime. So it's like, I have to get up every morning to get her ready to go to school. Right now, it's even more daunting than us because by the time Lacey gets here, whenever she go to work, we don't get to bed until like 3:30. Lacey gets up first.
6:37.
Yeah, to prepare, to like get her lunch ready, breakfast, stuff like that. If I'm working from home, then I'd get up and get her ready. So it's like you didn't even pre them thing then.
No.
If you want to go further back, the first 6 months and look put them back and look at the roughest 6 months in the
You
break.
thought so?
Yeah.
I thought maybe the first 4 months.
Me don't know. Like when did she
3.5
start?
months. By 4 months, Avery was sleeping 12
Okay,
hours,
alright.
and the pediatrician was telling us wake her up.
Okay. Whenever them start sleep through the night, that's when it gets a little bit better. And Avery case was special, right? Avery had this reflux thing, and she didn't take to the breast, so she was bottle fed, right?
So she was bottle fed. She liked breast milk. She wouldn't drink anything else, but she wouldn't take it from the breast. So the body trial and tribulation. But I thought at 4 months she was sleeping. Yeah, she was sleeping 12 hours at 4 months.
But the thing is, like every 2 hours you still have to feed, right through the hours.
Yeah, she was on the clock. Like
You can't take
every
a
2
walk,
hours. You
yeah.
said it. You could use her to time your life because she never missed one time.
Not once, bro. So there's a lot to this baby thing, and I think I've kind of gone off topic a
No,
little
I
bit.
get what you're saying. You're basically saying all these things considered, you cannot be prepared for parenting.
No, yeah.
And you basically didn't know how worried you would be, like how concerned you would be, how high your stress level would be, until she came into this world physically.
I wasn't worried until we had to leave the hospital with her.
Yeah.
But that's what I realized.
Yeah, I don't think he was very tuned in. He was kind of
So when the
high
person-
and happy and
Yeah.
yes, and then when we were leaving, he started asking these questions.
Like, you know, come with it.
So you're just gonna let us leave? Really? Why? Why would
Yeah.
you trust us like that?
That's
And
when
then
the worry
drove
starts.
5 miles an hour. She's here now. They're both here.
The worry-
you're
the worry
and
is
you're
still there.
just
The worry-
basically
the worry-
naturally worried.
The worry is still there.
And it doesn't get better.
It doesn't get better. I think as they grow, it probably gets a little bit worse.
Because they're not in your eyesight.
They're not in the eyesight because when she's on, she's in the house. I know where she's at 24/7, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Now when she's at school, there's a block of time, you know, that like, I don't know what's going
You have
on.
to trust other people with her and all that stuff. Okay, well that's
Yeah.
what I wanted to find out. That was really bothering me. I was like, what is he talking about?
No,
I
like-
think him wake up and think say I'm firing picnic. Who would say that?
No,
But
no, like I want to go back. I
he's
think,
explained himself.
Yeah.
Salvation.
no, I want to go back to Jamaica. I miss the food, I miss the beaches, miss
Yeah.
the vibes. You understand? I'm going back as a real tourist this time. You know when my dad Jamaica, I'm to afford to certain things. But then, you know, more go back there and experience Jamaica now. Because we grow there, we live there, we don't experience it. No more back and experience it, bro. We were like over there for a couple of years now and we had met do for some little Jamaican food up here. More, you know? Alright, so last time we started to have a conversation, right? And it was centered around how do you feel, or what are your thoughts and opinion on you're in a relationship, whether you're married, boyfriend or girlfriend, you know, whatever. You have like a disagreement, an argument, a fight, whatever, and your other person calls your mom or your aunt or anybody on your side of your family or your friends and just complain that, yo, come talk to your son or come talk to your daughter, you know, because he's going with X. Like, how do you feel about that? Personally, I have always a dislike for any of them kind of situation. That's always been a big no-no for me, a deal breaker. I try to keep my business to myself, and if me and my partner have an issue, me not expect say, yo, you're gonna come and reach out to my mom. I can understand if you need local guidance and support. You go to your mom, I go to your friend, but my friends are my friends. My mom is my mom. I don't need you every time we ever look at the same way I come call my mother like, where you want to come beat me? What do you think about that?
I don't think that was your question when you asked me.
No, but I kept trying to explain to you.
It's
That
not
is at
about
the core
every
of what
little
we're
thing.
talking about.
It's not about every little thing, but if there is a time, every little thing going to anybody, no matter who they are, is kind of
Well, that man trying to show you.
like You don't need to go for every little squabble that you have with your spouse.
That's
Go
not
to
to
somebody
show you.
else. That's not what you asked me.
No, because the person that I was talking about does that.
Okay, but that's not what you asked me though.
Let's not say every little thing there, but disagreements in general.
Some different.
So,
First of all, I think you need to get to the root of why do you feel that way, right? What is wrong with your significant other who has built up a great relationship with your mother or somebody who's your friend who you now know mutually? You don't own these people. They don't belong to you. They can have tight relationships with whomever they want. They don't just have tight relationships with you, right?
I disagree with that.
If your significant other has a relationship that is close enough where they feel comfortable going to your parent, like your mom or your dad or whoever your friend, whomever, your auntie, your uncles, your cousins, because they've built their own relationship, I don't see what the problem is. Why don't you want your significant other to talk to these people or have that relationship with them? That's the question I asked. And you know what he told me? Him no one might think certain type of way about him. He's worried about what they think about him. So the problem is not that the person's building a relationship with them where they can confide in them or seek their guidance. The problem is really a him problem. It's I messed up and I don't want them to know that I messed up. And that's what I think you really need to think about and talk about, that you're not having this whole revelation of I don't want to share things outside of my marriage or outside of my relationship with other people. You're just saying, if it makes me look bad, don't tell anybody. That's different.
I see,
if it was something that was positive, you wouldn't care.
No. And that's where you're wrong. Because I said to you that is part of it. That's not the only thing.
Well,
only
you
part.
never told me any other part.
Yeah, because you're right. Part of it is because I don't want everybody to know what going on with me. As much as sometimes I think greed is the darkest man for earth. There's a lot of like I learned a lot from greed. Some of them make sense, some don't, but we work with it. But no one person on this earth should know 100% everything about you.
I don't think that's possible.
Okay, fine. If then it should be a case if I want to share certain things with my family or my friends, that should be left up to me, not you as my partner. So we there.
But that's not only your lived experience, though. That's that person.
No, but at the end of the day, if you want, like, I can't stop you from talking to your parents or talking to your friend because you need guidance and comfort from that side. You could go do that because that's where you get your guidance from. That's where you get your support. That is fine. And even so, with that said, there are certain things that happen in a relationship that should only stay within a relationship.
I agree.
You understand? So I know everything is up for discussion with people outside of the relationship.
I agree, but I don't think that your friends are only your friends. I mean,
of course they are.
I've seen people in relationships where one person doesn't really come with a lot of attachments, like a lot of familial relationships that are strong and positive and uplifting, and then they find that within their spouse's family. I've seen that. So you're basically saying that if you had met me and I didn't have those support systems and you introduce me to people who are in your family, your aunties or whomever, and I gained that from them, then I have to basically limit how much I access that. That's crazy. That don't make any sense.
I'm crazy. I've seen people, get together, then them left. And somebody call the other people, them family or no, bro, when we left, we cut ties. You cut ties with my friends, you cut ties with my family, you go your way, and we go my way.
I don't think it's black and white. I think that some people are together for decades. Like, they have really built a bond with people. And for instance, like, we have kids. God forbid we didn't work out. That's not gonna happen, but God forbid, you have children. So you are forever connected to your ex-spouse or your ex ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
You're connected to his side of the
No,
family.
no, disagree
and
with that.
anybody who's an auntie or an uncle, you are
Disagree
always
with that.
connected because you're gonna be basically.
Disagree with that.
I disagree with what you're saying. Like you're all who's not gonna be calling grandma to organize a grandma granddaughter date. It surely isn't you. You don't even do that now.
Listen, maybe we're thinking on two different levels, two different spectrum, because I can be cordial, I can be hi, bye when I see you, but I'm not gonna call you like we friends. We're not gonna be having weekly phone calls and chat. Hey, how is your day going? Me and your if we've left, and even though we have the 2 kids them now, all the time you call anybody from your family, I feel have business for deal with. Hey, listen, we're gonna drop off the girls them here and come pick up the girls them. That's it. But that's not what we're talking about here.
But I think that's not it when it's a complicated situation like you've been together for decades and that person has a relationship. I think that you think you own people and you don't own people.
Well,
and
because
I
we know why
think
you're
that
talking about
you just have a lot of insecurities. I think this is a good therapy session topic.
Alright?
I mean,
so this is what we'll do.
I agree with you.
This is what we'll do. Alright? Let's see if I'm the only one who thinks like this, right? I want everybody who is seeing this video, leave a comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Is it yes, you agree with Dre, or yes, you agree with Lace? Let me know.
Hashtag Dre for you agree with Dre.
Yeah,
hashtag Lace for you agree with
yeah, please. Let's do that. Let's see. So leave a comment down below. I know at least one person, because I'm not alone. I know one. Really, shout out yourself. Cause I know you think you're birds of a feather type of thing. But because I cannot tell you how many cases I have seen from schoolboy, schoolgirl love, puppy love to some big people relationship where we have a little disagreement. Boy and girl run down. Yo, come down here.
No, we said it's not about a little things, and also
Little or big.
I'm not calling anybody about that to come talk to you. You're your own person, and nobody should have to talk to you. So if somebody's doing that, y'all need to stop.
I was a big man, they would go boss, the girl let me come here, bar. Oh, come on, man. Man up. What are you doing? What are we really doing, bro? I bet a girl left, and you still a call her mother. Really? Is that what we do?
Maybe he had no motherly connections and
Well, go find that
forever.
Go find the next
and
girl.
now that's like his mom.
Go find the next girl. Go find the next girl. Some foolishness. Go find the next girl. Yo, right now, in my teeth up on the border of Startup.
I don't think there's anything wrong with talking to your spouses or your significant other family members.
Talking within a boundary.
I don't think that there has to be a boundary all the time. I think it depends on the depth of the relationship. I think it depends on the context of what you're talking about. That everything is not to be shared. Something should remain within the sanctity of the union. But I do think that sometimes people need guidance and they can't find it within themselves. You don't always have to go to a pastor or a therapist. Sometimes that person for you is your mother-in-law or is your sister-in-law, or if you're a man, maybe it's your father-in-law or the brother-in-law or some cousin or something. I don't think that you should act like you own these people. I'm glad that I have my own support system where I don't feel like, it's do or die for me. But there are people out there that don't have a support system, and then you come into their life and basically you're isolating them because they don't have that already. Then you don't want to make them have connection to anybody outside you, so they only have you. Something's off about that. I feel like even if it's not a fallout, you should be able to go to whoever within reason, and the context is important, right? Like, you shouldn't be, certain type of conversations are no-go conversations. Certain topics are no-go.
You know what?
And if you're getting if you're being treated a certain type of way, or having advances towards you, then that should be a I'm stepping away kind of energy. But if it's just platonic, if it's just for support, If it's just for building you up, I don't see what's wrong with it. And that's how I feel. I have nothing else to say about the whole situation.
That's what like some man around that ball to people and you know she gonna be always. Nah, bruh. Come on, man. Nah, bruh.
That's toxic. That's our toxic masculinity.
When I was in college, they would have these webinars, and the literal title was toxic masculinity. So they would have like a group of people who speak out against it, and they would
a group of toxic people.
No, just who suffered at the hands of toxic behavior.
I'm saying, and then the next people group of toxic people.
But there was never a next group of people. Just always me on the toxic side. So they would always invite me. They did like 2 different series of it, right? They call it toxic masculinity. And they would invite me to represent the toxic side, right? It's the funniest thing. But I go and I rep. I swear to God, I rep real hard for our side. Don't even worry about it. I got
talking to
my people. That's what I'm talking to. My peoples out there. Alright? Keep the toxicity real.
You're so silly.
But seriously, like, go in the comments. If you're with me, hashtag Dre. If you're with Lazy, which I know most of us aren't, hashtag Lace. Come on, let's see what you guys think. Really and truly, let's see what you guys think. I think that's it.
That's it.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Yeah,
like, comment, subscribe. And turn on your notifications so you can see when we do upload our videos. This will be in our podcast series, so you'll be able to do this also and listen to this as a YouTube podcast.
Yeah, we're trying to grow our channel here. We're trying to do something. Like I said, we're trying to create our own community here. Come strong, have a reason, have a chat, have a good, have a couple laughs. Because so many times you have to take serious things, to joke or laugh.
And thank you for watching. Have a good night.
Bye. I do say like I said, I'm like 6 times I go for no reason. Like my brain just went like blank. I will be in that record.
It's still recording. Let me see if it was recording.